told you that you could eat an entire chocolate cake for just over 400 calories and 44 grams of protein. Sounds kind of far-fetched, right? I mean, isn't that normally the amount of calories in like a slice? Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Amanda, aka Fit Food AE, and today we're gonna be making a high protein, low calorie chocolate cake. So if you're excited to see me make this recipe, please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as I post recipes just like this twice a week. And without further ado, let's get started making the chocolate cake. So first thing you're gonna do is preheat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Then grab a bowl and add some chocolate protein powder. So of course I used PE Science. This is the chocolate cupcake flavor. You can also use the chocolate truffle flavor. So PE Science is a whey casein blend. If you don't have PE Science on hand, you could definitely just use a chocolate whey protein powder. That'll work just fine. But if you are gonna purchase PE Science, please use my discount code FIT15 or the link in the description. Add in some all-purpose flour. Next is your coconut flour. So this is what mine looks like. You can get it from pretty much any grocery store. Unsweetened cocoa powder is the next ingredient. So I just use this one by Hershey's, but of course you could use any other brand. The next ingredient is an interesting one. So it's gonna be this sugar-free, fat-free chocolate pudding mix. I use the Jello brand, but of course you could use any other one. This is a brand that's available at most grocery stores. If you can't find the fat-free one, just use regular. Basically just makes the cake taste more moist. If you don't have this ingredient though, or you can't find it, don't panic, you could just omit it. Add in some baking powder, then mix all the dry ingredients together thoroughly to avoid clumping. Make sure there's no clumps of the unsweetened cocoa powder. Now for the wet ingredients, add in some non-fat Greek yogurt, egg whites, and some unsweetened applesauce. Mix that all together thoroughly. It's gonna kind of be tough to mix towards the end, which is totally fine. Next, you're gonna grab your mini 4-inch springform pan. I purchased mine on Amazon. You can find it in my store. The link is in the description below. So spray that with cooking spray and then pour the batter in. The batter might be kind of uneven, so you could use the back of a wet spoon to spread it out. Now you're gonna pop that in the oven and bake for around 25 minutes. But if I were you, I would bake it for 20 minutes and then check just to see if it's finished and then put it in for an extra 5 to 8 minutes, depending on your oven. The way that you can check it's done is if you stick a fork in the middle and make sure it comes out clean. So I took the cake out of the oven, but we have to make sure to let it cool completely before frosting it, otherwise the frosting's just gonna melt off. So while the cake is cooling, we're gonna make the frosting. Grab a bowl and add that same chocolate protein powder that you added for the cake. Then you're gonna add in some powdered sugar substitute. So the brand I use is Lakanto. This is their 0-calorie powdered sugar substitute. Of course, you can use any other brand, but if you're gonna purchase Lakanto, use my discount code FIT15 or the link in the description. Add in your unsweetened cocoa powder and that fat-free chocolate pudding mix you used before. Mix that all together to avoid clumping, and then add in your non-fat Greek yogurt. Now you're gonna add in a couple tablespoons of water and then mix it all together. I would add in the water slowly, maybe 1 tablespoon at a time, and then just see how thick it gets. We don't want the frosting to be too watery. Now you're gonna pop that in the fridge and wait for the cake to cool completely. I would say let it cool for between 20 to 30 minutes. So now that the cake is cooled completely, we're gonna frost it. I just use a spoon to take the frosting and put it as like blobs on top of the cake, and then I use a knife to spread it out as I'm doing here. I'm not the best at frosting, it doesn't need to be perfect. After you're done frosting the cake, you're gonna add some mini chocolate chips on top, and then you're done. Okay, taste test time. Delicious. I mean, I've had this recipe before, it's so good. The cake is like moist, it's not dry at all. The frosting is delicious, so much chocolate. This is one of my favorite recipes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you like this recipe, then I'm sure you're gonna like my carrot cake recipe. I also have another video with 3 recipes for chocolate lovers, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one too. And please be sure to give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel, and I post similar recipes to this twice a week. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.